zone. I'ma hop on top and rock. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Back with another video. And I want to thank you, God. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, universe. And thank you to my spirit team. Thank you that I ain't on the path of destruction. And we about to get started with another video, y'all. I'm about to interpret the past, present, and future. This could be about me or whoever God got this message to. It might not be about me or you at all. Just take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, then don't try to make it fit. There are other readers out here that speak on topics like I do. So you can find other readers. Alright, so let's get started with the original date. Alright. So, okay, somebody still talking about your past or whatever, but you over that. You got money coming in. You changing your life. You got more coming in. You awaken. You getting everything you wish. You got this new home. Your situation changing. People in competition with you. But, yeah, while you just continue to focus on you in alignment, while you continue to get what you want and have fun and focus on yourself, is, they compete with you about a type of lover or whatever, but you just gonna continue to fix your situation, change your situation. More is gonna come in to you. You gonna continue to stand your ground. You winning over all your enemies that want to continue to talk about your past because they can't. That's just simple as that. They gotta remember that version because they hate on your new version, and I already said that, and I'm not speaking on it no more. I don't give a fuck about anybody speaking on somebody past or whatever the fuck, cause they ass stuck. You stuck. They ass stuck, and I'm not finna be stuck with them. So we moving past it. So yeah, you was naive, and now you winning over all your people, all your enemies that was in competition with you. You got more coming in. Your situation changing. You changing your situation. You got this new crib. Somebody they want you, and you just getting what you wish, and you focus. Why they just gonna continue to not worry about themselves and live in a illusion? That's on their ass, boy. That's on them. I don't care. That's on them. They holding themselves back, man. They can't hold you back, and they delaying themselves talking about some old shit. Yeah. So yeah, everybody was conspiring with these people, but they couldn't do nothing to you, and they getting bad news because you're not being held back right now, and they sad because they needed something to talk about. They needed to talk about your losses, but now you getting justice, your life changing, and your life is going up. Hi. And yeah, you was going through loss and a whole bunch of struggles and shit, and they was talking about this, and now your life going up, and they sad that you not being held back, and your life is changing, and you not you're not having bad news right now. You getting justice. So yeah, you financially stable, divine intervention. They change your life, and you get injustice after this loss that they gonna continuously talk about and lay themselves and hold back themselves while you continue to get good news. All right, so you financially stable because you was patient. You focus on yourself while they just being miserable, and you don't care. You change your situation. Yo, you getting good news. You get injustice while these people being held back about what you did in the past. They holding themselves back. They delaying themselves. And that's on them. And that's on them. They being an obstacle to themselves. That's on their ass. You focus on your bread. You very wise. They doing some dumb weak ass shit. They too fucking prideful. They not getting what they want. And you out of that cycle. You just getting money. They gonna still be high. They gonna be still worrying about who you fucked 5 years ago. They stuck. That is somebody who's stuck. They still worrying about who you was having sex with years ago. Let it go. Let it the fuck go. Creepy ass. They act creepy. You winning, and while they over there in their own way, you focus on yourself and your misfortunes. You got up out of the misfortunes because you're waking. These people too powerful. You just happy at peace. They doing dumb weak ass shit. They talking about some little kid ass shit, and you a grown adult now, and you more intuitive, and yeah. You awaken. You very smart. You happy. You in alignment. While they want to be an obstacle so bad. You getting bread, and they in their head because you getting bread, and you very intuitive. So yeah, you know the truth. You focus on your money. You awaken. You very intuitive. You happy. You super intuitive. This somebody who's super intuitive. You in alignment. You getting bread. And somebody who's in a relationship, they still talk about that. Well, that's on them. Oh, God, that's on them. I'm not bringing that up. I'm telling you. Let them be stuck in their own shit. I'm not bringing that shit up no more. Fuck wrong with their ass. They be stuck in that. I ain't stuck in that shit. Fuck on. So they stuck in that while you just continue to get what you want. And they going to keep on lying to gossip while you get new money. You going to be getting bread. You and your power, you're going to be getting blessings, and you're going to stay on your own path, mind your own business while they not focusing on themselves. All right? You endear shit when shit wasn't working out in your favor, and now you being blessed, and people want to be an enemy because you endured those hard times, and you getting bread, and they can't stop you. You getting this new opportunity, you focus on yourself while they are just being liars and gossiping, doing all this gossiping ass shit, or whoever the fuck you was fucking. All right, you working, you getting bread, you acting blind to their ass, and you focus on yourself. You endeared, you getting blessings, man. You in your power, you getting a whole bunch of money, and while they are just gossiping about who you fucked in the past. All right, you getting bread right now. Where you at? And you ain't on and this some shit. You acting blind to their ass, worrying about who you having sex with. They need to mind their own business. And they worry about you. They going to continue to gossip about you because and be in your business because you get new money and you on your own path and you getting bread. And something about this union, something, they worrying about that's on their hi. So you doing good, you manifesting while these people gonna be stuck in an illusion. You gonna be good, accomplishing things. God gonna be giving you more. You gonna continue to look beautiful while they just continue to do stupid ass shit don't work. You gonna continue to focus on yourself while they just keep on doing dumb ass weak ass shit and not focus on themselves. You gonna be looking pretty. God is giving you more. You good everywhere you go, and it's nothing they can do but be stuck in a cycle. All right, you focus on yourself while they stalking you. You focus on yourself while they doing stupid shit. You focus on yourself while they obsessively worrying about what you doing. They in regrets because your life changing and they just got to continue to live in the lie while you continue to be confident and manifest. Literally, you focus on yourself, you manifesting while they spawn, creating illusions, gossiping while they are just sitting there gossiping. You're going to continue to focus on yourself. You're going to continue to, you're going to be traveling. Right now, yeah. And whatever they did, it didn't work. They in regrets, and you just looking beautiful, accomplishing, while they obsessively gonna continue to worry about you. And that's just on their ass. That's on them. I don't give a fuck. You in your own world, you manifesting while they doing weak ass shit and not fixing their own responsibilities. You got more coming in for you. You gonna get what you want, and you gonna be having victory while they try to do some indirect. Trying to be indirect, they call you out of your name or whatever. So fucking what? I don't give a fuck about what anybody call me because they don't know themselves. You can call me anything, but you're not worried about yourself. And like I said before, y'all want to claim, y'all want to worry about somebody who fucking, but y'all ain't nobody still report that celebrity bitch for violating dead bodies. Can't nobody judge me, bro. They sat there and watched dead bodies and they was gossiping and thought that shit was funny. You can't judge me, bro. I already know what you motherfuckers like. It doesn't matter. Even guess what? Say if somebody judging me about who I fucked, at least it was with their consent. I ain't have to essay no nigga for no sex. That's the difference. So call it whatever the fuck you want, but they gotta continue to use my story to cover up that weird shit that y'all seen. Everybody seen motherfuckers touching the dead without their consent, and nobody said shit about that yet. Nobody said shit about y'all watching the dead being violated, but you still worrying about who I was fucking years ago. That's the wrong judgment. And they gotta continuously bring up what I did as a kid or a teenager just to cover up a bitch that was violating dead bodies. You got the wrong fucking judgment. I ain't gonna cap. So I'm winning, and they hate the fact that you get what you want. More is coming in, and these people being slowed down. They not getting what they want. They ain't say shit when they seen Gloria getting fucked at a P. Diddy party. We all seen this, and y'all still support this bitch to this day. They still be like, cause my money long. I don't drink a lot, cause I don't drink a lot. They still supporting that bitch after they seen her ass get fucked at a Diddy party, but everybody quiet about that. But they still talking about who I fucked it as a fucking teenager. Let it the fuck go, bitch. I don't get it. I don't get it. You still worrying about who I was fucking years ago, but everybody being quiet about a bitch getting trained at a P. Diddy party. Ain't nobody spoke on that shit yet. Y'all still gotta hide that shit, though. Y'all still gotta hide that. Y'all still gotta act like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. When y'all sat there and watched the bitch get off of dope and get fucked at a Diddy party and y'all still support that, ain't nobody told her, yeah, bitch, you got too many bodies, bitch. Bitch, you a hoe. But y'all still supporting that bitch. And you feel like you judging me? Man, get the fuck on, man. They need to get the fuck on. Once y'all, anybody, I'm telling you, in the name of God and my ancestors in the universe, anybody who got to keep on bringing up my childhood or how I was just to cover up a bitch that y'all need to be exposing, karma, bitch. Karma. Because y'all ain't say shit when y'all seen that. Y'all still support that celebrity today. Y'all ain't say shit when she was with the damn dude kidnapping the mom and the baby. Y'all ain't say shit when she was touching on babies and shit. But you still talking about who I fucked years ago. It said what happened. No, basically, I'm doing a reading right now. And every time I do a reading, it keep on talking about how these same ass people keep worrying about what the fuck I did as a child. I'm a grown ass adult. But these are the same people that want to keep on judging me of what I did as a child. They sat there and watched the dead be violated and ain't say shit. It's still making it seem like I'm delusional to this day. They still making it seem like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about to this day. But everybody know who I fucked though. But ain't nobody spoke out on the bitch putting her pussy on somebody without their consent. The fuck? So you gonna continue to, they was with this bitch trying to set you up, get you set up, and you still winning, you still standing, and you still getting what you want. It said, wow, that's deep. It said, don't mind them, they just trying to get you mad and shit. No, I'm not getting mad, but this shit annoying. How they be trying to come in the cards. I'm interpreting some cards. This not how I feel. I don't give a fuck about who's still talking about me. Bro, I don't give a fuck. This is how they ass feel. I'm not even on their ass. You in your own world. And nobody want to talk about this celebrity, bitch, but they worrying about who you fucking and shit. Trying to attack you because you very powerful and because you a wife or some shit. And you getting what you want. And you know the truth. And something coming in. Victory. Straight victory. Hi. So you gonna continue to get everything you want while they just be mad. Stuck in the same cycle. Hi. So you get what you want and you move forward. And they mad because you at peace. Your path is clear. And everybody conspiring. Everybody was conspiring on this man or something. But it's complete. But everything is still complete. You still gonna get everything you want. And you ain't even worried. You at peace. And they just karmic while you doing good and getting money. You ain't worried about that. You ain't even worried about them. That's them stuck in the same cycle. You over there. You getting bans and shit. While they continuously just doing some stupid shit. You gonna be good. Your path is clear while they just continue to be karmic and mad. It's the end of a cycle. Your life is changing. You getting bans, a whole bunch of bans, a whole bunch of money. While these people sleepless nights, having sleepless nights, you getting everything you want. You getting everything you want. So in the name of God and my ancestors, in the universe, anybody got to keep on bringing up what I went through because they don't want to even heal for what they went through. They got to continuously speak on what I did or how I was moving just to make themselves feel better. I hope you fucking suffer. I hope you get karma. Stop trying to come into the energy always talking about how I was, bitch. Don't nobody give a fuck. It's the end of his life. It's the end of a cycle. Your life is changing. You moving forward. You getting bands. You happy. You doing good. Your path is clear. You getting money. While everybody trying to conspire and have sleepless nights, they betrayed this dude and they worried because this emperor, something about your emperor or some shit. Real talk, yeah. Thank you so much. If you want a personal reading, it's right there in the comments. Where you can get your personal reading. Right now I'm doing a collective reading. Okay, let's do this one. So you at peace and you making things happen in your life. You making things happen in your life. If you guys want a personal reading, it's right there where you can send where my information at. Right now I'm doing a collective reading. So I won't be reading nobody personally unless they get a personal reading. So they on a low vibration and you ain't even worried about them. You don't care about their ass. You on a high vibration. You getting more. It's more. You getting way more. You getting more and more. And you ain't in your head about shit. You focus on yourself, man. You focus on yourself. And honestly, to be honest, I don't give a fuck about who speak on me. That's already karma, because these are the people who wanted to delay me, wasn't it? Wasn't these people that wanted me to be slowed down? Now they getting karma. You want to know how they getting karma? Because they can't even forget. They cannot forget the past version of myself. That's karma. Don't you know that's karma? So that means they ain't even got their mind on their own money. That's karma. They don't got their mind on their own money. They don't know who they are. They don't know their purpose. They don't know who they fucking. They don't know who the fuck they baby daddy is. They don't even know who the fuck they want. So that's already karma. It's nothing that I can do. It's out of my control. Bitch, you stuck. They ass stuck. If you stuck in what somebody else did years ago, you're fucking stuck. They are delaying themselves. That's on their ass. But guess what? I'm not in that mindset. My mind is on the bread and changing my situation while they stuck in who I was fucking on some weird, creepy shit. So next topic. You glad that you here? Everything built on a firm foundation. You having fun, and there's nothing they can do but team up to worry about you. And it's just because they not getting shit done, and that's on their ass. They hunted. They ain't got shit coming in for their ass. That's exactly while you manifesting. You gonna continuously manifest it. You in your own world having fun, and they can't do nothing at all. It's nothing they can do. It doesn't matter. You good, you getting money, you getting very powerful. While it's nothing coming in for their ass and they just hunt it. While you just gonna be continuous to be in your own world. You gonna continue to do what you love. You gonna continue to get more money. More money is coming in. Your situation is changing. You gonna be blessed. You gonna be having a ball. You everything built on a firm foundation. You getting very powerful. And how this current situation is impacting everybody, you just in your own world you gonna continue to be in your own world. So thank you, God, for allowing it to backfire. These same people, don't you know they teamed up to delay you? They teamed up to delay you, to slow you down. Now they being slowed down. They being slowed down so bad. I'm telling you, if you right now, you gotta think about every day about how somebody used to be, because you can't look at their new version of themselves, you're delayed. And they karma. That's already karma. That is karma. These people are delayed. They don't know themselves. They don't know the purpose. God ain't talking to them. They ain't even talking to themselves. They suck. That's karma. So congratulations, God. He gave their ass karma. Now they gonna be stuck in how you was instead of figuring out what they need to be. Easy. That's already karma. You gonna continue to do what you love. You gonna your life gonna continue to get greater. Money coming in. You gonna be having motherfucking fun. More money coming in. And while they being held back and hunted about what they teamed up to do. Now they hunted about, so basically they knowing about who you fuck because they know that they teamed up to conspire, to send these dudes to conspire. And that's what they gotta hide as well. So they gotta put a narrative on you to cover up that they teamed up with sending multiple niggas on you too. So they gotta cover that up and they gotta believe in their own lie to cover up what part they played in. So hey, so now it's talking about this union or your man or something, your friendships, your love life, shit like that. So they're gonna have to continue to lie to themselves about what part they played in. So they already know who you are. They already know that they not what you. They already know that you're not that person that they trying to. They not the narrative that they trying to push on you is the lies that they gotta believe in. Simple as that. They played a part on doing shit in your life. Simple as that. A lot of people teamed up on you. They played a part, and now they gotta lie to themselves, and we don't give a fuck about they dumb ass. That's on they ass. So you good, you happy, you a grown adult, you getting more, taking care of your responsibilities, while these people being slowed down and they stuck in the same cycle and worry about who you fuck. You on a whole different vibration. While they stuck in that, they stuck. And that's what they get. That's what they get for thinking that you was delaying somebody. That's what they get. That is karma. That's how it backfired. These same people teamed up against you. They teamed up to try to delay you and shit. Now they being delayed because they stuck. That's what they get. They ass stuck. You happy. You on a high vibration. This lover. Oh yeah, they stuck worrying about who you fucking. They being slowed down because they stuck on you. All right, you doing great. And let's talk about this soulmate or something. Your love life got them in their head. While you focus on yourself, and you doing good, man. Your life is changing, man. Yeah. So you know the truth. You're happy. And you gonna be happy after this loss you went through. And let's talk about the soulmate. They wanted to rush in and attack you about your man. The way he got deaf, he died and got violated because he wanted you. And we know the truth about that. And they stuck in that. They ass stuck in that shit. That's exactly what they get. They ass stuck in that shit. They always, every time I go to my cars, is always talk about how they stuck on what they did. That's exactly what they fucking get. They stuck in that shit. That's on their ass. So you choosing to get what you want while these other people do injustice. You gonna continue to get everything you wish. While they do shit that don't work, you gonna continue to have justice. While they start conflict, you gonna continue to have more coming in. You gonna continue to worry about your own situation and get everything that you want. While these people be in competition, you out of future, you still standing, they can't do shit, you getting what you want. After they did injustice, you still getting what you want. Simple as that. All right? So it don't matter. At the end of the day, it don't matter. So you getting everything that you want, you getting everything that you wish, you at peace, you focus on yourself and your own situation, you get injustice, you got money coming in, you getting everything you wish, while they do conflict, while these people start conflict, be in competition off the shit that they did towards you. You gonna be getting justice. Now they gotta gossip and lie about shit that they did towards you. Then that's stupid. They gotta believe in their own lie. I ain't believing in what they had. So look, so you get it justice. You gonna continue to focus on it yourself. They sad and regrets because you focus on yourself while they just miserable. You accomplishing something. You worry about your own situation. You move anywhere you want to go, and we don't give a fuck about something. They shouldn't even be worrying about your relationships. But you gonna continue to look beautiful, and you gonna be a beautiful wife, and you gonna be having everything. You choosing the right things to do. You gonna have everything. You gonna be able to go anywhere you go. You a beautiful wife. Be glad that you here. You accomplishing something. You beautiful. While they being miserable to worry about your relationship, you gonna continue to focus on yourself while they ass being regrets on what they did towards you anyway. They ain't guilt. So they ain't regrets because you getting everything you want. You focus. You're beautiful. While they being miserable, you're beautiful. You accomplishing. While they worry about your relationships, you worry about yourself. And you ain't on their ass. And you moving forward. And you on something totally different. Hi. 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 So you happy, at peace, you know who you are, you beautiful, you focus on yourself, and you was naive at a point in time, but now you awaken because your gift, you are in alignment, you winning, you focus on yourself, and you manifested it, you still standing. You in alignment, they can't do shit to you because you too powerful. You very gifted, you manifested, you ain't worried about no haters. You focus on yourself, you looking beautiful, you winning, you in your power, and you at peace, and you happy. While everybody conspiring because you just confident. Everybody knew they was conspiring on you. And they got a lie. So yeah, everybody knew that they was conspiring against you and sending multiple dudes towards you too for somebody. Somebody that want to try to make it seem like you some type of hoe. They know that they teamed up to send multiple niggas on you. And they know they can't do that shit towards you now because you too smart. They try to do that shit to you when you was a kid, when you didn't know no better. And they know that they did that, so they got to make it seem like you some type of this and that because they know they played a part on sending grown adults, sending young men on another kid to have sex to make it seem like somebody a hoe. And y'all get karma for that. So you winning, you in alignment, you gifted, and you ain't worried about their ass. You know the truth, you looking beautiful, you know who you are, and you at peace. Hi. So everybody was conspiring because you beautiful. Because you beautiful and you manifesting and you at peace. While they lying and gossiping, you know who you are, you winning. You focus on yourself, you in alignment. You ain't worried about their ass and you very gifted and you at peace and you happy. Thank you so much. Get the fuck on, idiot. That's why I deleted his dumb ass. Say, you ain't on my channel, nigga. Fuck wrong with you. So you get it, you manifest it, and these people not getting what they want. And you know, and everybody know what this person, this girl did. And they having sleepless nights, and they just gonna have to give up talking about some old lovers because it's not working. They stuck in that. While you just happy, choosing to be on your own path. They in regrets because your life changing. Everything working out in your favor. So you getting bread or something about they worry about this relationship and you on your own path and they don't want you to know that you making the right decisions, and this girl, she's sad and regrets and having sleepless nights because your life is changing and you endeared and you manifested and something about this new lover about to come in. All right, so these people are karmic. You focus on yourself and you manifest it, and God is giving you more. You get an inheritance. They obsessively worrying about you in your love life. They mad. They super mad because you intuitive. You focus on yourself. You're wise. You doing good while they just doing negativity because they gotta hide shit. They gotta rush in to try to attack you because they gotta hide some shit that they should have never been doing to no motherfucking child. You can't, and like I said before, this is a child. Don't you know people trying to boast about having sex with a child? Do they think that's cool about having sex with a fucking child? This divine feminine is a grown adult now. Y'all were trying to have sex with this girl when she was a kid. And y'all boasting like this girl a hoe? No, you niggas are rapists, actually. That shit is rape. That shit is statutory rape. If you really look at it in this, y'all was trying to have sex with a kid. This was a little girl, a teenager. Sex is for grown adults. Y'all not boasting about what y'all did to a grown adult. Because why do you think that they not approaching you now? Why do you think that them niggas ain't coming up to you now? Because they know you smart. And they know you a grown adult. And as a kid, you do as a kid. A lot of y'all want to boast about what y'all did in these cards. These grown adults and motherfuckers, they actually in regrets of sending dudes on you as grown adults. Grown adults was sending young men to have sex with you as a kid. When you was a kid. And now they boasting about it. I don't think it's hard. You can't call no kid no hoe. I ain't gonna cap. Ain't no kid no motherfucking hoe. Ain't no kid supposed to be having sex. Y'all know that y'all was trying to push that shit on a kid. And I hope they get karma on it and said, right, yeah. Ain't no motherfucking kid no hoe. If you were the ages between motherfucking 13 through 18, no, let's say, when do teenage years start? 12 years old. 12 years old through 18. Because 18, you still a kid. I ain't gonna cap. You grown, but you still kind of a kid. Because you just got out of high school. You don't know the real world yet. You don't know the real world yet, so you still a kid. So from 12 to 18, you are still a kid. Ain't no grown adult should be even boasting about even watching no kid have sex. Why the fuck do any grown adult know about a kid having sex? And think you calling that kid a hoe? No, you niggas weird. That shit is weird to me. But you gonna continue to get what you want? While they do childish ass shit, they gotta hide this shit. But you know the truth. And you being patient and your path is clear. It's the end of your burdens. And you awaken to the truth and you getting bread. And they want to hide the fact that you happy. You happy and you just super happy. So you very happy. You super happy. You getting what you want. You very intuitive. And yeah, you a grown. They know you grown, and now And they can't do that kitty ass shit with you because you a grown ass adult. Because you awakened and you very smart. And it took it took time. But it's the end of your burdens. That path is clear. So yeah. Thank you so much. So when I pick up my next deck, I don't want to hear that no more. So in the name of God and my ancestors, whoever over there trying to boast about how a kid was, I hope you suffer. I hope you get karma. For thinking this, I don't even know why these niggas even think it's bold to be happy about trying to have sex with a kid. You was a kid. You just now becoming a grown adult. Them people ain't have sex with you as no grown adult. You just now coming back around as a grown adult. You left as a kid. You left when you was a kid. You left when you was a teenager. How the fuck do anybody think it's hard to boast about having sex with a kid? Hi. Okay, let's go live on my Facebook. All right. Hold on, y'all. I gotta do this for y'all. Give me 1 second. Back with another video, and I want to thank you, God. Thank you, ancestors. Thank the universe. Thank you to my spirit team. Thank you that I ain't on the path of destruction. We go, y'all. I'm about to interpret the past, present, and future. This could be about me or whoever God got this message to. It might not even be about me at all. It might could be about you. But I ask God to block out anybody miserable energy and what somebody stuck in on how somebody used to be. Don't nobody give a fuck, bitch. You stay stuck and delayed without finding out yourself yet, bitch. You knowing about what, and guess what? Y'all knowing about who somebody used to fuck, but you still don't know yourself yet. And you still don't know who your fucking baby daddy is. You still don't know who your baby daddy is, but you still worrying about who somebody used to fuck. Bitch, let it go, bitch. So let's get started. And y'all go to my YouTube. I already explained it. And I'm not finna repeat it on this Facebook. I'm not finna repeat it. Next topic. So you standing your ground, like you getting back on your feet, and you leaving something. These people didn't think. Somebody, they didn't make the right decisions. They didn't think. Hi. So you getting everything that you want. You looking beautiful while somebody else is high, while somebody stuck in the same cycle. You getting money. People was praying on you, but God gave you more, and the people just stuck worrying about what you getting. They stuck worrying about you. That's all. Simple as that. You getting what you want. You working on yourself, working on your craft, While these other people be stuck, you ain't worried about them. You get in more. Yeah, people want to feel like they praying on you, but you just focus on your bread, and they just stuck with just doing stupid ass shit. So you beautiful, you working on yourself, you completed cycles, you gonna have everything that you want. They know that they can't come towards you with that bullshit. You getting bread, you focus on yourself, people praying on you or some shit or something, and they in their heads, because they paying the price for that or they obsessed. Somebody stuck on the fact that they was sending dudes to conspire against you. So they stuck on that. So basically, you got a whole bunch of people stuck on how they played a part in trying to send multiple men on you to try to have sex with you, then try to make it seem like you were just going or you were some type of hoe. Knowing these people in guilt for sending multiple niggas on you for sex, even as a kid. Grown bitches was sending little niggas on you to have sex with you, and they know that too. And they ass they that's why they stuck on it. Ain't nobody finna be, look, think about it. Think about this. Think about it. Think about this. Think about this. So think about this though. Now say like this. So you know Sexy Red, when she say she ain't no scary ass bitch, she a hoe. And motherfuckers support that. But they still stuck on who you used to fuck because they know that they sent these specific dudes on you to try to have sex with you. And these specific dudes, they did it to you when you was naive, a fucking kid, a teenager, when you didn't know no better. And now you a grown ass adult, they know they can't even approach you. They knew what they was doing. They know you a grown ass adult. And like I said on my YouTube, anybody that was over there boasting, you can't call no child no hoe. I ain't gonna count. Anybody that was over there boasting about how they was having sex with a little teenager little girl, you know better. You know fucking better. Ain't no teenager little girl no hoe. Ain't no teenager little girl supposed to be fucking. Ain't no teenager little dude. That's why they not even supposed to be fucking. Sex is for grown adults. Sex is a grown adult sport. Ain't nobody should be boasting about what they did to a teenager or a kid. That is not for kids. Sex is not for kids. That is not for kids or fucking teenagers, even a teenager. Not even a damn teenager. Sex is for grown adults. So anybody still boasting about how you was as a kid, about even if it's sex, if a lot of people still on the fact of how they was trying to have sex, how they was trying to hold a little girl, you need to go to hell. Anybody that was trying to hold a little girl or hold a little boy or some shit, you need to go to fucking jail. Because that shit is statutory rape all as well. Y'all boasting about statutory fucking rape. And that's what it is. That's literally what you, if you, like I said, YouTube, y'all already know what I'm talking about, but I just went live on my other app, so I'm telling them what I was talking about. So yeah, it said real shit. Yeah, hi. It said bury them under the jail. Oh God, they said they need to go under the jail. It said real shit. Hey. Hi. So yeah, so you getting money and they obsessively worrying about what the fuck you got going on and what you getting. You at peace, and they know that they shouldn't have been doing what they was doing. And it's about to come back and hunt their ass. It's about to come back and it's about to return to sender. Ain't no grown adult should have been in no motherfucking secret society on you because they already knew the future of you having they already knew the future of you being a husband or knew the future of you being a wife, so they wanted to hold you at a young age because they knew that you had future in being marriage material. That was the truth. So y'all conspired on somebody to make it seem like they a hoe because y'all already knew that in a future that they was marriage material. That was the truth. So now y'all stuck in guilt, gotta create a narrative or believe in your lie to cover up what part you played on trying to slow somebody down, on trying to hold somebody, on trying to do some fuck shit to somebody, and make it. And then y'all gotta put some type of false narrative on why y'all fell out with this person, or why this person, how they is, or how they was, because y'all gotta cover what part y'all played. So you in your own world, you getting bread, you focus on yourself, while these people got too much pride about, and they not getting the shit done. But you working on yourself, you working on your craft, and they make them feel insecure because they don't know themselves yet. And they should have never been doing that shit too. You getting bread, you and your purpose, and yeah, because they knew the purpose of your love life or some shit. Yeah, these people not getting what they want, but you getting what you want, and that make them insecure because you choosing to focus on yourself, on your path, while they just do stupid ass shit. So, in the name of God and my ancestors, for all around the world, from all over the world, for any teenager or kid, if y'all joined up secret societies to try to hold a little kid because you see the future of them being wifey material or husband material, I hope you fucking suffer. Because they doing this shit around the world. They not just doing this shit to a few people. They do this shit in the world. This is the society. They really trying to hold little kids so they can have some gossip for their future. Yeah, bitch, you was a hoe or something. No, that little girl was a kid. That damn girl was a kid. They know fucking better. So you getting money and you focus on yourself, you and your purpose, you getting bread. Oh yeah, but they gotta act blind to this other shit. Like I said on my YouTube. Amen and amen. Yeah. Yeah, they gotta act blind to this other shit. Y'all gotta make it seem like y'all know y'all try to hold a motherfucking kid, but y'all see this, but y'all over there watching motherfuckers get trained at a Diddy party and everybody quiet about it. You see a fuck, y'all still supporting this celebrity to this day. Well, my YouTube already know this. Y'all still supporting a celebrity to this fucking day after y'all seen this bitch getting fucked at a party. She got our ass fucked at P. Diddy party. It was so fucking terrible. But everybody quiet about that. That's a secret though. Everybody, it's gotta be known that they were trying to hold you as a kid, but they gotta cover up this bitch that was getting fucking on dead bodies, doing weird shit to bodies, and they covering that up though. But everybody gotta know how you was as a kid though. Everybody gotta expose how you was as a kid. Bruh, that's not a kid, that's not that kid true characters. That's somebody adolescence. A fucking kid, a teenager, they don't know no better. They don't know no fucking better, bro. You cannot define somebody how they was as a fucking child. And if you doing that, bitch, you stupid as fuck. You getting everything you wish, and you getting money, and you working on yourself and your craft, trying to build up your business and manifest and work on yourself and get bread. You in your own world. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. So they didn't want you to know that, okay, so they don't want you to know that some dude was, some dude was trying to treat you like some type of way, and you still happy at peace, and ain't mad because you winning, and you awaken, and you know the truth, and yeah, this is the truth, because they seen potential of you being wifey material, and you getting everything you wish, and you manifesting, and everybody was conspiring. Everybody know everybody know they was conspiring because they knew you was wifey type. That simple as that. Simple as that. You getting everything you wish, you moving forward, you happy, and they worrying about your, yeah, this was all about because a husband or something. That they, yeah, some shit. Hi. So I'm gonna say this again. In the name of God and my ancestors in the universe and the heavens that watch over me and see what they trying to do to kids, trying to hold kids for some fucking gossip to cover up a bitch that y'all need to be exposing. But everybody want to be quiet about how they favorite bitch. They in secret societies telling they favorite bitch to just pass they shit, to pass they sickness. I can see if you taking care of it and you protecting yourself and others, but y'all sitting there, know the bitch sick, and just happy that she passing it. But ain't nobody saying shit about that yet. Ain't nobody talk about that though. Like, bro. So some dude, you moving forward. Bands everywhere. To the bands everywhere. Bands everywhere. So you good everywhere you go. And somebody sad because you know it was something about a relationship or some shit. But you happy and everybody was conspiring because yo man, they knew you was getting married or some shit. Shut the fuck up and get off my fucking channel, bitch. Fuck wrong with you. Moderators, get that weak ass dude out of here. Fuck wrong with your stupid ass. Get him up out of here. Thank you. Get him up out of here. Thank you. So everything working out of your favor, and you know the truth, and you getting everything you wish. And yeah. Excuse me. Bands everywhere. To the damn bands everywhere. Bands everywhere. Yeah. Bands everywhere. Thank you. You welcome. You welcome. So while you over there, it's already mapped out. Yeah, they was already planning against you because of this damn man, your future husband. And they in regrets about that because they getting karma for one to be an obstacle and try to do. And now they stuck in that immature ass shit they did towards you when you was a fucking child. Because they knew that they shouldn't have been doing that. That's why they stuck in that. That's why they stuck in that narrative. Why do you think they can't get they getting karma for that? They not gonna ever, God making them feel it so bad. The reason why they stuck on it, and the reason why they stuck on this false narrative about you, because they see the better version of you. She better, man. I can't see her in the light. I can't see her in that light she in now. So I just gotta, no, shut the fuck up, bitch. You played a part in some weak ass shit, and you stuck in having to believe in your own lie, believe in your own narrative that you put on somebody because you played a part on trying to fuck over somebody's life. You going up and you know the truth. To a kid and shit, they stuck in that. But while you getting money, while they ass stuck in that, you moving forward. And they ass feeling they getting karma for that shit. And they not gonna be escaped. They not gonna be able to escape that because they in regrets on what they did towards you because of a fucking husband material. Because you had potential in having a fucking husband or some shit. This is the truth. You getting money, you in your own world. You escaped that tough time. And they was doing immature ass shit. They stuck in, you ain't even on it. You winning while they in regrets on what they did towards you. And that's on their ass. That's karma. You in regrets on what you did towards somebody. Or me, or anybody. It don't have to be about me. They in regrets on what they did to you. And they gotta believe in a lie on who you was because they know they played a part on doing some fuck shit in your life. Simple as that. It's just simple as that. They already know who you are. They already know that you was a kid and naive. They was even telling the motherfuckers that, oh, she a kid, she'll go for that shit. She a kid, you know she don't know no better to do it. Man, get the fuck on. You know the truth about a damn man. But you getting money while they in regrets. And you on your own path, you winning. And you left this damn dude or some shit. And you left this struggle, this damn dude you was with, you left that shit. And look, and then this is like the immature card. This is like the immature card right here. This is a kid. They was planning. You see this card? Y'all was over there planning on a fucking kid. How the fuck you trying to plan how to hold a fucking kid? I hope they suffer, bro. Why do you think they kids always being found missing and shit? Because they be that so fucking horny and shit. They be so fucking horny. Just like that girl, just like that little girl that got found in an abandoned building because y'all be horny as fuck. Y'all be trying to hold kids because you can't get nobody your age. And this is the truth. You awaken to the truth. Shut the fuck up. I'm tired of y'all talking about my motherfucking resolution, bitch. Bitch, talk up. The bitch, shut the fuck up. Hey. Yeah, get him up out of here, Tony. Tony, get him the fuck out of here, because I'm tired of they lame ass comments. You awaken to the truth. You financially stable. And somebody not taking care of themselves or some shit. But that ain't got shit to do with you, no way, you know. And you know the truth. They can't confuse you. You stand your ground and they sad because they can't do that shit to you and they worried and mad because your situation changed. They hurt because your situation changed. You getting back on your feet and they don't want you to know that they mad because you know the truth and they in guilt because they should have let you out of that. They should have never did that shit towards you. All right, your situation changing and you happy and they in guilt because they know they was, getting dues to do this shit. They sad because you know. And you want to know something? And these people, they pray that you be just like a kid again. Why do you think they be like, oh, she need to be a kid again because that when she was naive and no, man, no, get the fuck on, bitch. Stop preying on people's innocence with your dumb ass. I'm telling you, in the name of God, and I'm going to say it again. Any kid in the world, any grown adult, anybody who had to join up a secret society to hold a fucking kid, I hope you suffer, bro. I hope you suffer. Now, your situation changing. You financially stable. You happy. You taking care of yourself. While they in guilt about some shit that they should have let you out of that shit. They in guilt because they know they should never joined it, yeah? Because of a damn love life or something. Now they got to create illusions, create lies because they sad because you not naive no more. What the fuck? They sad that you ain't no kid no more and you a grown adult and you not playing that bullshit. That's weak. You mad at somebody because they not a kid no more? That shit is weird to me. Why the fuck would a grown adult, why the fuck do grown adults still remember, why the fuck do even grown adults still remember about a kid having sex? That's weird as fuck. Like, these people creepy. I know they weird. They sat there and watched, they sat there and watched a bitch. They sat there and watched a bitch get trained at a P. Diddy party and SA bodies. And enjoyed it too. So I know these niggas creepy. They creepy. They fucking creepy and weird, bro. For somebody to always be in your business, that shit is creepy. That shit creepy. Hi. So yeah, you know the truth. You ranked up, you in alignment, you getting justice, and you had to go through these struggles so you can awaken. Yeah, and they was plotting on you when you didn't know shit, when you was naive, but you endured that. And now you winning. They gotta act blind to it because you leveling up. You at peace. You going out into the world and shit. You got your head, man. You very smart, and they know this. And they know this shit. That's why. They know that you super smart. They like, man, this motherfucker too smart. You ranked up. You started getting ranked up when you went out in the world, and you get injustice because you on a high vibration. You was still at peace when you was going through these burdens, and now you getting bread and shit. You awaken and you win, and they just gotta act blind to it. Yeah, yeah, cause yeah, 'cause they know they was planning on you, but you know who you are now. You ain't blind no more. Even and what make it so worse? That even God said that these people even making prayers at night. These motherfuckers making prayers at night. Please be a naive kid again. Please, please, man, you grown now. We can't play you. Please. Why the fuck would that be your prayer, bitch? Dumbass. Thank you. You welcome. You welcome. Why the fuck would you be praying that to God as a grown ass bitch? Dumbass. Cause they act horny and shit. So they worry about your love life or something. You getting money, you getting what you want, you focus on yourself while they start conflict. You gonna continue to do what you love, and they gonna have to shut the fuck up while you speak the truth because yeah, you awaken to the truth. Talking about the sacrifice, try to sacrifice this dude or something, and they want to silence you because you know what you're talking about. Good vibes only. You getting this new money, this new opportunity, you know the truth or something. Oh yeah, and they knew about this marriage in the future and about this inheritance, and they already knew about you. So they and yeah, so yeah, with motherfuckers started conflict because of your love life, your creativity or some shit. Yeah, some shit. Hi everyone. Now we about to get into the oracles, y'all. Damn, these reads been going by fast, bud. Like and subscribe, y'all. Hi. Hi. If you guys want your personal readings, my information is right there in the comments. Well, right there in the poll. So all you gotta do is check that out. And right now I'm doing a collective reading. So okay. So they didn't want you. Man, what the fuck? They don't want. So oh my gosh, these people, man, tarot. These people energy on tarot be so fucking miserable. Speak the truth, baby. So yeah, they don't want you to be they don't want you to be smart. But it's justice because you actually super smart. And they worried about that they was causing problems and they mad because they had the wrong person to do that against. So what helped you was your storm. That's what helped you awaken. So whole time, people might be mad at your struggle because they helped you awaken. Whole time, they probably wanted you to be stupid, and they was mad because why the fuck was people hating on you because you was struggling? Why the fuck is you hating because somebody's struggling? And some people was happy too, but also hating too. How you happy and hating at the same time because somebody's struggling? Because they all wanted you to be stupid. So you manifesting right now after that storm you went through. You getting what you want. And these people had the wrong person. They mad because they the one that was plotting. And they worried because you know the truth. That you know that they was causing the problems, doing injustice. Yes. You see this? This is that y'all was doing injustice. But you manifesting right now. And they was why they doing injustice. And you went to the storm and these problems just to awaken to the truth. And that's what saved you. Your struggles is the reason why you're wise as you is. Your struggles is the reason, is what helped you. Bro, why the fuck y'all keep talking about my quality? My quality ain't bad. What the fuck you mean, bitch? The fuck? I got some good ass quality. Fuck you mean? So yeah, they had the wrong person. And now they in fear. And they mad because they know they was causing them problems when you was naive. Yeah. They know better. And they fucking know better. And they ain't guilty. They got the guilty conscience. They gotta lie to themselves and everybody else that know the truth about what part they was playing to do some shit to you when you was naive. And now they in guilt for what they did. They should have never did it. That was a dumbass idea. So you have a victory, and these people, they wish they should have never did that shit to you. Actually, they know that was a dumbass decision. And now you getting everything that you want while they continuously lying on you. Because they want to hide, they want to cover up what part they played in. They should never did it. Now these people knew that they should never did it. Now these people, now they in regrets talking about, I should never did that shit. They knew they should never did that to no fucking kid. That was immature and childish as fuck. Includes hotel meals and reading. What you talking about, creating an event? Bro, stop worrying about, hey, Gaston, shut the fuck up. So yeah, they ain't get nothing from what they did. You moving forward, the time is up for them. They can't plot on you no more. They can't do that shit. And they gotta hide what they did to you by just lying. Yeah. By fucking lying. They ain't getting nothing from, they being held back right now, boy. So somebody was, yes. No, what the fuck? Is your ass stupid? Damn. So somebody was starting shit with you and they ain't getting nothing from it because they only got exposed. Then that they being held back while you getting what you love. And the clock is ticking for something. The truth to get exposed. The clock is ticking for some type of truth to be exposed. Plot twist. You know that it say you gonna be have a celebration. So yeah, you getting what you want and they gotta hide the fact that you in it. So yeah. What's up? He said, what's up from North Dakota? What's up? What's up? So these people in guilt for what they did in the past. These people in guilt. They look, so basically, these people they lying to themselves on who you are because they in guilt. Because they in guilt for what they did to you. Basically, you ain't even got to trip about shit. So these people know who you actually are. They just in guilt on what they did towards you. So they got to flip the script and make it seem like you was this way or this way, knowing that they played a part in, and they guilty for what they did. They is so man, they is so much guilt right now. These people not even, they can't even have peace. That's how bad God is giving people karma. And like I said, karma is not death or struggles or disease. That's life. That is not karma. But karma, you want to know what karma is? How people got to eat every fucking thing that they did to you, and they got to create a narrative just to cover up their guilt. That's even worse. Now you got to create more lies to cover up the parts you played in. That's karma. That is karma, boy. They dumb. So yeah, they have a guilt of what they did to you as a kid. But you on the right path. And some enemy, oh yeah, they worrying about this. Yeah, they gotta cover up that they with this bitch telling her to pass it. And that shit finna be over with, because that bitch finna be exposed in a matter of time. That shit finna be over with. That bitch finna be exposed, and everybody finna realize that you was not being delusional. And the motherfuckers that was claiming you delusional knew that you was telling the truth too, because they know they played a part and do some bullshit on your life as well. So just trust the process, because it's already prophesied that you're going to have this new beginning. And your life is elevating. It's complete. But it ain't done on your life. You know the truth. And, yeah. They sent somebody on your path or some shit. You know the truth. So trust the process, because you having this new beginning. And it's already prophesied that you very powerful. It was already prophesied that you was going to awaken, and you really awakened, and that was part of your path too, through your craft. And somebody enemy, know it ain't finished for you. Know it ain't finished. Some enemy, whatever the fuck they are doing. So, lesson from the past. Something from the past got people in guilt because they knew you was naive, and they thought it was good to start conflict when you went on your trials and tribulations and shit. But you moving forward, you about to be moving forward out of that tough time. Your life about to move on up. Your life is moving on up. So yeah. A lot of people mad because they had just that's on they ass. So they gotta hide, but they are worrying about you. And Israel, hey, that's on they ass. So you focusing on yourself, and you have to find out something. You have to discover something that was hidden. Oh yeah, they over there, they gotta hide that other shit. They creating a drama. They gotta create this drama because you about to hit that road, or you got a car or some shit. So they starting conflict with you because you about to be moving on up. You about to be getting away from, and you about to be going back to this place. And the worst times is over. The worst times is over. You just had to awaken. God was trying to help you so you won't be out here naive and shit. So people won't try to play you as a grown adult. Now, God seen how people trying to play you as a kid when you didn't know no better. But God put you through this struggle for your good. So when you become a grown adult, you won't be as a kid. So people can easily take advantage of you or try to play you. That's why God had to put you through them struggles. So it said, am I supposed to continue and leave my sister behind? Can you tell me why? Look, if you going on your path, it's a lot of people you going to have to leave behind. Either they going to be proud of you, or they going to hate the fact that you took your path. Simple as that. Give me 1 second, y'all. So so yeah, something returning back to center, and you getting everything you want after this tough time. You was just naive, but it wasn't no mistake. This about to make your life go even more up. You a divine being, and they should have never plotted on you because of a fucking lover. And these people made a mistake. They in regrets on what they did towards you. So since they in regrets on what they did towards you, they gotta try to make you feel bad on how you was. Because they in regrets on what they did to you. Simple as that. They in regrets on what they did to you. So they gotta make you feel bad about how you was because they in regrets on what part they played on your life. Simple as that. They played a part. They all played. You see all these hands? They played a part to do some shit towards you. Hold on, give me a second. Hi, sorry y'all. So yeah, somebody was trying to rush in and they made a mistake to do some shit on your love life. It was all according to plan for these grown adults. These grown adults, they going through it because they made a mistake to try to do that as a kid. Yes. But your life is getting greater. So basically this gotta be about somebody. And then guess what? And then it's 3:04 on the clock right now. Your life is getting great. You staying focused. You know the truth about what part. This is the truth that they played a part in it and they made a mistake. They in regrets and guilt for what they rushed to do. They going through it because they in regrets. These grown adults did some shit because of your love life. And it was all according to plan. They all was planning on your life because they knew about your future. And they in guilt. They in guilt about that. So we know the truth, y'all. Since this is almost, the reading damn near almost done, it's getting to the point, it's getting to the conclusion. Okay, now you see how in the beginning of the reading, how it was basically talking about how they was trying to judge this girl about how she was or whatever. Now, I know they true intent. Basically, now they in regrets, really. They in regrets and guilt and trying to make you feel the way that they feeling. Well, I want you to feel that, that you this, not, no, they in guilt. Now they gotta try to make you feel bad. They knew they should never be doing that shit. And that shit that they doing, the shit that they trying to, what narrative they trying to push on you, the shit that they did to you can get them sent to jail right now. All this shit they think they gossiping about or think it's funny, that shit could get their ass sent to jail. Yeah, somebody, they trying to put you in confusion because they don't want you to know that they had hidden agendas and they was in competition and some shit with authority figure because you gonna be getting inheritance and getting everything you want. You know, you awaken. You're not a little girl no more. That's stupid. That's naive. And they don't like that shit. The secret is revealed that you get in bands, you know the truth, you a grown adult, and they don't want you to know that you was naive at a point, but now you getting everything you want and it's inheritance and you and your power, and yeah. So you know they intent. The secret is revealed about these people hidden agendas, they real motives. So you getting money and they in competition with you, but you just focus on yourself. You know the truth. They was with this authority figure or some shit. Grown adults. These grown adults. Yes, something about that. You get an inheritance and they don't want you to know that you're going to be having everything that you want. And they only tricking themselves. They only confusing themselves. They can't put you in confusion. And they still trying to put you in confusion. But we finding out y'all real intent. Whole time they want to try to make you feel bad because of what they did to you. Dumbass shit. You still stand. They made a dumb decision. It's the ending of a cycle, and you know the truth. They mad because they should never did what they did because the truth is being exposed. You winning, and they trying to put you in confusion, but you just winning, and you at peace. You got this home, and they thought it was all funny games to make jokes about how you was as a kid because of a marriage or something. They already knew about this marriage, so they thought it was all funny games to do this bullshit. Okay, I'll be back. All right, back. So you had to support, you protected from evil eye. It said flying eye. You had to find out the truth about this partner that had got set up. And they knew. Lesson from past. They want to put you in confusion by thinking that they was gossiping to make jokes because you have a victory in this new home and you at peace. So boom. It said, why is it blurry? Why is it blurry? I don't know why it's blurry. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. So, y'all, I'm going to have to take a break because I have been talking for a good damn hour. So, I'll be back. Make sure y'all stay tuned. And whoever this message for, I really pray that anybody that was praying on you when you was a kid and you didn't know no better, I hope the people suffer. Which they suffering now because they had a guilty conscience. It doesn't matter. They can't lie. They can lie to the media. They can lie to everybody else, but they can't lie to themselves. They can try to lie to you, but they can't lie to themselves. They already know what part they played in. And they can't even lie to you. So they ass just looking stupider and stupider. So y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. I got another video on y'all. Got more videos on the way. And just stay tuned, y'all.